it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm bringing you a little Christmas project. This is my prototype and I made it for a blog hop, which is a Christmas blog hop. So no theme, the theme is just Christmas, so it's right up my street. It's only the second month that I have joined it. So I was trying something out. I was a little bit inspired by my friend Heather from Stamp with Nelly, she made a little box for some lip balm, and she made a belly band for it, and I thought that was genius. So I've made this for a large tea light. So these are the IKEA ones. Just think they make nice little gifts, little thank yous. I sometimes do these for customer thank yous. Thought they'd be nice little tabletop gifts at Christmas. I'm hoping there'll be lots of people to make tabletop gifts for this Christmas. So this is retired paper, and I just thought that was quite cute. So I thought I'd remake it using this beautiful paper. So there's lots and lots of foiling in this. This is the Simply Elegant paper, and it is what it says on the tin. It is Simply Elegant. So I'm going for this sheet here because I want to team it up with this freebie from Celebration. So these beautiful dazzling, yes, check what it's called. Check what it's called, Jez. Dazzling. I keep calling it Dazzling Diamonds, but we used to have paper called Dazzling Diamonds before, that's why. And there's dazzling in it, so yeah, I'm forever going to be confused. So you get 8 sheets of this, free with a £45 spend. So the silver's a little bit different. I didn't realise till I pulled it out. It's a different shade of silver, but I thought it would still work. So I thought Christmas tree punch, that'll be lovely. So let's just get it punched whilst we're here. So I'm actually going to be a little bit frugal. I'm going to cut this because I just thought of a 2-for-1. Don't like to waste things. So I'm going to, this is likely to blunt the blade, so I can do it on the back side. Might blunt it, it might actually sharpen it, I don't know. So I'm going to cut this into 3x3 square. Then I'm going to cut the punch the tree out, and then I've got get my words out. I've got a surround then for something else. Now I'm going to use a little post-it a sec, and I'll do it that way so that I can make sure I've got the centre. There we go. I've got one of these somewhere for reusing. So now what I can do, see a bit better, is stick this in the middle. I might do it on the back side, stick better. So find the middle point of this. Use my grid mat to help me. Make sure it's straight. And now I can put the punch in, and I know I'm taking the tree out of the centre. There we go. So that slightly difficult. So now I've got that for another card, which I thought might be cute. And then I've got this for what I'm doing right now. I'm going to stick that on there. I think there is one already on it. I think when I picked it out there was one on it, but the chances of me finding that on my desk are quite remote. It took me ages to find this paper, so I got that for a card, and I've got that for going on top of this. which I think would be cute. So, belly band we want. So I'm going to get my trimmer back. And I'm kind of making this totally, all of it, as we go in front of you. So the belly band I'm going to do at 2 inches wide. So I'm going to do it so it's that way on. So if I cut down there, where's it going? Yeah, I think that'll work. I was kind of thinking of how it's going to look. Yeah, I think that's pretty centre there. So 2 inches wide by 6 3/4. And that'll go nicely round the box. 6 3/4 there. That gives us a nice little wrap to go round. And it's cut so that there is space either side. Which I thought was good. Right, so this is basic grey. So the base is going to be basic grey. So I'm going to get some basic grey out. Can't believe I didn't get it out ready. Well, I can believe that, to be fair. There we go. And this needs to be 3 3/4 by 6 3/4. I might have a scrap actually. Save cutting into a big one. I was thinking it was going to be a much bigger piece, but it's not. No, I haven't got a scrap, so we will cut into that. So 3 3/4 there. By 6 3/4. So you get 3. Yeah, you get 3 out of a piece of cardstock. So that's quite cool. So if you were having lots of guests, it's not too bad. And you'd get, how many of these would you get out of a piece of 12 by 12? So it's 2 inches. So going that way, you'd get 6. And then you'd get another 2 going that way. So you'd get 8. Because it's 6 3/4, so you'd end up with a few of these, which should be useful on cards, I think. So, ramble, Jez, get on with it. So, we are going to score on the short side at 3/4 and at 3. And then on the long side, we're going to score at 3/4, 3, 3 3/4, and 6. There we go. That is all that bit done. Okay. Then we're going to fold and burnish. So it's a pizza style box. I love making pizza style boxes. Probably the easiest boxes. Because you don't have to worry about, oh, will the lid fit? Won't take much cardstock, quite easy to do. And then you're going to cut up all of these straight edges up to the first school line. On both sides. And then we are going to just cut a notch in each of the squares. And what I liked about this box when I saw it on Heather, I shared it on my blog, is that it's much quicker to make a belly band than to sort of cut mats to cover all this. Yeah, you probably use a little bit more DSP, but I always think time is money as well, so it gets the job done a bit quicker. And actually I really like it, I think. And then you haven't got to worry about, sometimes with pizza boxes you get a little bit of gaping at the side. Well, there's no gaping of the side of this one. So now we need to do a little thumb hole, and I've just remembered I haven't brought the punch we need for that. So a little thumb hole. So we no longer have the little half circle punch, is what I would have used for a thumb hole, but we do have the snowman, and you can just use the snowman's head for a little bit of a thumb hole, which is cool. So now we need to put some glue on. I'm going to use Fast Fuse for quickness because I've still got it, but Stampin' Seal Plus would work. So now I've decided that that's the top, this is the base. So I'm going to do the base first because we like to build the lid around the bottom. So we know that it fits. So we'll put these all in, so match that vertical line there with the fold. Nice sturdy little box this. I overstuck that. I did it on the prototype actually as well. I'm quite consistent with my mistakes. There we go. So that's our little box. So now what I'm going to do is put my Fast Fuse. You can use whatever glue you like. Don't use ordinary Stampin' Seal. You want a strong glue, tear and tape, Tombow, or a wet glue. So I just fold the edges down like so, and then put the sides down, and then you know it fits. Like so. And then you get a nice perfect fit. And I say sometimes you get these little sticky out bits, which is why the belly band's perfect for it. So that opens up like that. Let me get a little, or should I say a big tea knife. And then they fit in there like so, nice and snug. There we go. I say it is, like you say, you get those little bat wings coming out a little bit, but the belly band sorts that out. So now what we do is we take our little belly band, and I'm going to start at the center point. So the seam is going to be on the top. Okay, so put the center point on there, fold it round, give it a pinch as you go around. And around to the front. Okay, so that bit there that we started at the center point is going to go down there, and you're probably thinking, well, that's got a seam. Oh, that doesn't look very good. But remember, we have a tree, and this tree covers the seam perfectly. Okay, so what we want to do now with those lines that we pinched is give them a burnish so that they're nice and crisp. And then this is where you can kind of adjust even to make it straight. So this is why I cut the belly band down. One, for two reasons. One, I thought it would look nice with a bit of a border at the top and the bottom, and two, because it fits the tree. And I'm looking at that, and I haven't cut that very straight, so I'm just going to trim that a little bit more because it's a bit squiff. Let me put that on there and take that. It's not going to do it on this trimmer, but it is slightly not straight. I can see it there. Let's see if I can. Yeah, just got that little bit off. That's better. There. And then that will get covered with the tree. So I'm going to use a little bit Tombow. So what I do is I put a bead on the edge of that and a bead on the edge of this, and then I know it'll be all right. Stuck that on the right way. It's the other way round it needs to go on. What a Burke. It is a square box, so it shouldn't make that much difference. She says, there we go. That's where we want it. So that's going to go on there to cover up that seam really well. And before I do that, what I did then was I thought, oh, let's put some twine round. So with the Simply Elegant suite, you have this trim. Couldn't think of the word, trim. So you get a gold one and a silver one. And so I thought that winding this round would add to the elegance. I'm just going to try it out because it is a slightly different colour silver. I like that, although I'm going to try the gold because there's gold in this paper. Let's try it out. Let's have a little go and see what we think. I keep the trim in this, otherwise it just goes wild. Oh, let's have a bit of gold. And then I think that helps with the fact that that's a slightly different shade. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Don't know if you agree. Can't hear you. But that's what I'm going with. I cannot see my snips. Oh, they're there. The full. I missed the pot and they slipped down the side. So just going to snip a bit of that off. And then, because I pulled it out, so this is my little tip, because it will just unwind. So I just keep it in the packet. Got it coming out both sides, and I just slip it down like that. Works for me. So what I'm going to do is I'll take a bit of fast fuse down the centre to hold this in place. So I like to wrap around 3 times. It's that sort of odd number thing. That seems to work. There we go. Stick that down. I might put another little bit of fast fuse there for that to stick to. There we go. So that's my little bit of cord around, and then I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. And I think that is a really pretty little tabletop gift. I'm going to put a little one on there. I want to give it some stability. So I'll stick a little one at the top there, and I want a little one at the because I want that spine covered. So cut one of these in half. Stick that on there. There we go. Get her off. There we go. So that's that. And then that gets centered on that spine, on that seam rather, and there we have it. That's my little tabletop gift. So you can play with whatever papers you've got, but I think that's quite cute. I was annoyed then it was too far. There, perfect. That's what I like. So hope you like that. All the measurements will be over on nigezza.co.uk. I will, in the blog post, link to the blog hop as well, so you can go and check that out. And yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you'll have a go. And all shop links down below. And this beautiful, beautiful glittery paper. Don't know if that's coming out. Free. So do check it out. Okay, bye for now.